Good morning, YouTube. If you have been watching the content on this channel for any period of time, you'll know that I do not do very much editing on my videos, and I think it might be time to change up the vibe a little bit. That being said, folks, I'm going to try to do a little bit more editing now in the videos and try to make things a little bit more interesting for you, rather than recording all my videos on stream, which I'm still going to do to an extent. I'm still going to record a lot of content on the streams, but rather than that being the only time that we record, I'm going to spend some time also recording not on the streams so that there's some unique content for you guys to watch and an actual reason for you to come out here and see the stuff that we're doing that's not done on live stream. Of course, that being said, if anybody has any ideas for different types of content, particularly relating to Rocket League, that they'd like to see here on our channel, please let me know. The content is as much for you as it is for me, so happy to do whatever it is that you guys would like to see. I think that when we were first starting out posting content on the channel here, it was probably almost more beneficial to have less talking, because the less talking the better, and the less cuts the more you guys were able to give me all sorts of different pointers and things on how to improve. And don't get me wrong, I don't want the tips and things to go away, because that's like a big part of, I think, what is actually helping me to improve and get better at the game as quickly as I am. So I'm gonna try to do more explaining kind of the decisions that I'm making, so that if there are cuts and things, you guys can also see, you know, exactly what is going on in terms of, you know, the decisions that I'm making and things, so you can kind of help me to solve those problems. Way past the ball. I kind of missed it, but set it up nicely for my teammate there. Call that a goal. Short. We're going to change up the content a little bit, try to kind of put a little bit more editing and a little bit more effort into the videos. That does mean that there are probably going to be less frequent uploads, but that being said, I think that perhaps the quality will go up a little bit. So all of that said and done, we do sort of have a plan for today's video. The plan overall for today's video is that I would like to spend some time working on some casual twos with no like real teammate, just solo queue, and kind of practice playing with and or around not an actual teammate. You see, most of the time that we've ranked up in the past 20 episodes or so of Road to Diamond and now the Champions Quest series is because we've had a teammate that we were working with who was helping us to rank up. And I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 100 times. I don't necessarily think that we were carried to Diamond. But if I'm being honest, Lucas is a better player than I am, and that's fine. I have a lot of training to do to be kind of caught up. Our goal in this game isn't to learn how to play Rocket League with Lucas, it's learn how to play Rocket League. So if we want to be successful, I do also need to learn how to play around other teammates as well. So the goal for today is going to be to practice playing with teammates that aren't Lucas, while also not tanking my rank by playing any solo queue ranked games where I'm just not going to hold it. So we're here in another game now. We did win that last game, and between that game and now, I did a little bit of a vehicular wardrobe change, so to speak. So we did win that last game, which was good. We're into another game now, and let's see, you know, if we can figure out how to work around our teammate and kind of make this thing work. Oh man, I'm already screwing it up, bumping my teammate. I have a feeling that playing with the solo queue teammates is going to be a lot of sort of like rotating around teammates and kind of being passive and letting my teammates do their thing and just kind of like waiting for the ball to come to me. That's kind of the things that I've been trying to learn how to do anyway, but I have a feeling that in this case that's going to be a lot more present. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the kickoff here, and I will say one thing that I am working on learning a little bit right now is kickoffs that don't just involve driving straight at the ball with no aim whatsoever. I'm working on doing some like front flip, side flip, even trying to incorporate a little bit of speed flip kickoff so that I can more consistently win the kickoffs. Right now I'm going to rotate wide and to the back post, start cutting it now and try to get there for a save. I don't actually hit the save, but I do grab a demo there. I just get awkward there and can't save that. I try for a shot there. My teammate's bumping me. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't know exactly what just happened to my car there, but that's a pretty clean shot. Unfortunately, my teammate can't defend it. Oh well. Alright, we're in, and we have a bot already, which is not ideal, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Just tap that up on the wall and kind of get it around one to start. That's a terribly unfortunate goal to start. I'm not going to necessarily ball chase, but I am going to play a little bit more aggressively and still try to think about positioning, but I guess give myself like a less time to think about each decision. Just move quickly and, you know, try to make the decision that's going to give me possession most of the time. See if I can just pop it up over him. I do get it over the first one, but the second one is there. Now, coming down the center to grab pads here, and end up getting that nice save. I'm assuming that my... oh, man, we ended up bumping there. My teammate, I was assuming, was going to come out for it, which, again, is, you know, with solo queue teammates, probably not the best assumptions. Now, my teammate's got the ball, and I am not necessarily assuming that I'm going to get a pass, but just kind of waiting for some action, at least. Oh, I guess no pun intended, because that's my teammate's name. Yeah, he's going to get scored on there, that's fine. Not a great position to be in for me, because I know that I really couldn't touch the ball from there. There I'm just trying to put some pressure and kind of attack a little bit. Try to maybe get a little bit of a redirect there. This is going to be in front of the net. My teammate can hopefully score it. Yeah, there we go. 9 times out of 10, the players that I encounter in my 1v1 games in casual are a little bit above my 1's capability. But when I'm playing 2s, like I'm diamond, and as you can see, like most of these other players are plats, so it's a mix of players that I see in these games. I'm going to try to play fast. I'm just going to try to get to the ball at all times. Maybe starve them of their boost a little bit, and see if I can score a little bit. I play kind of close to him. Be ready to take it off of him if he loses it. I'm carrying this back down towards their side because I know that if I've got it in the right position, I can pretty easily carry it across the net. Even though that's something that we like to try to avoid, is carrying it in front of our own net. You know? So, a good pass ends up going off to my teammate there. Shoot it. Nice shot. Funny enough, I said I was going to play fast this game, and my teammate is actually just carrying. But maybe this this sort of like slightly more ball chasey mentality has put me a little bit in like a better position sometimes. So I'm actually queuing now into a ranked game, and our ranked games are a little bit quicker and a little bit more challenging. I'm currently Diamond 1 Div 2 in ranked 2s, and I'm not really showing that at the moment, but I'm currently Diamond 1 Div 2, and my goal here now with queuing into a ranked game is to see if at all the couple of casual games that we just played maybe will help us play a little bit better around this solo queue teammate in particular, although I'm already bumping him and not really off to a great start. So teammate come up for it maybe? Oh, I just totally choked him off there. Ooh, awkward flip. No boost. Teammate come out. Nice. I do think that right now we are playing okay with this teammate, all things considered. Wow, that was super awkward though. That was almost in. Oh, and they forfeited. That's so. Since we played pretty well that game and we won by forfeit for some reason, I've decided that we're gonna play one more game of comp here and see what we can accomplish. We just got to make sure that we're playing well and adapting to what our teammate is doing. They're super double committed up in the air for that ball. And now Wally may have an open net here. Okay. Going for the boost there may not have been the move. Well, folks, the first step to realizing you have a problem is admitting it. So, went for the boost over the ball there, and Super was not ready for that save. Although Wally's got another open net there, which is excellent. We just got to keep up the focus, though. We got to keep up the focus and keep doing what we're doing. Oh, that was a terrible miss. And we get bumped by our teammate there. And he scores it though. So really, end of the day, not a terrible mix of games there. We got some wins in the casual. We got a win in the ranked as well. So, you know, definitely making some progress. I honestly do think, and I can say that I believe that what we just did today, playing some casual, trying to kind of work through the process here, see if we can get a little bit better. I think it did help us some, and obviously playing with solo queue teammates is tough and it's difficult, but it's something that we're going to have to get used to, something that we're going to have to do a lot more if we want to keep ranking up. Can't just rely on Lucas all the time if I want to rank up. And, you know, Lucas is great, but I got to learn how to play by myself too. So there's a lot of work to be done, but we're going to keep on grinding and see what we can accomplish in the next couple of weeks here. That being said, if you liked what you saw today, if you liked the content, if you liked the changes to the kind of format that we're doing, if you liked anything that you saw, really make sure that you like the video and that you comment, you subscribe, and let me know what you liked and what you didn't like. And make sure you check out the Discord, check out the live streams on Kick, and stay tuned.